6th of Sun's Dawn. Our plan for the day was to first deliver the crimson nirnroot I'd collected in Blackreach to a woman named Avrusa Sarethi, who had been an apprentice of sorts to Sinderion. Alright, Sarana, first we are going to find... Oh, wait. First we're going to kill some vampires. Try out this new spell. Dead, die. That sucking beast. No offense, Sarana. These are tough. Whew. Don't get close, Sarana. This glowing ball, I think, would probably hurt you. Oh, what is that? Did you raise one? I see you raised something over there. Alright. So... what was I saying? Oh, right. First, after we loot this vampire... first we're going to go visit, you know, I'm going to just take a quick potion after that. No point taking chances, eh? Alright, now we are going to go find Avrusa Sarethi and give her these nirnroot. Tell her about Sinderion. After inquiring around the fort, I learned that she lived on a farm right there in the rift. It was not far out of our way to Valtheim Towers, which was where I needed to go to eliminate the vampire who had infiltrated the bandits. Once those tasks were done, we would head south and seek out Ancestor Glade. We found the Sarethi farm and delivered the nirnroot. Avrusa was an interesting woman and had been a close companion of Sinderion. Wow, she has a whole plot of them over there.
This place is boring. Nothing but the same thing every day.
Right. Hello?
We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins.
Well, you have an awful lot of nirnroot around here. It's pretty noisy, actually.
Actually, I'm growing it if you hadn't noticed. I'm the only person alive that can cultivate nirnroot from a seed to a fully grown plant.
Really?
Done and done.
You knew a man named Sinderion, didn't you? Did he teach you how to grow it?
Yes, he was an absolute genius when it came to the nirnroot. Sinderion made it his life's work, developing all sorts of interesting concoctions.
It pained me to tell her of his death, though she did not seem surprised and took the news well. Right, well, I have some bad news. I found Sinderion's remains.
I knew this day would eventually come. At least poor Sinderion died doing what he loved, his field research. I told the old fool he should take it easy, but he was too stubborn. Perhaps someday I'll continue where he left off. It's the least I can do, considering how much he did for me.
Well, you know, he was studying this crimson variant of the nirnroot, and I brought some for you. I thought maybe you could continue his research.
You gathered quite a few of them, I see. I'll search through Sinderion's notes and find some more information about the crimson nirnroot and its properties.
Here you go. You may have them all.
Thank you. You've done alchemy a great service by helping to complete Sinderion's work. I'd like to give you this tome. It's one of Sinderion's greatest works. I believe you've more than earned it.
Ah, thank you very much. Are you also an alchemist?
I used to be. There isn't much time for that in my life anymore, I'm afraid. I actually owned a shop in Vivek City long ago, but I had to leave all that behind when the Red Mountain erupted. Perhaps someday I'll reopen a shop here in Skyrim.
And so Sinderion mentioned you in his journal. How did you guys meet?
When I was very young, I was sent to Skingrad in Cyrodiil to study with him. He was a strange Altmer. Paid more attention to his research than his own well-being. He lived in the basement of an inn, for goodness sakes.
Well, how did he end up in Skyrim then? Did he follow you here?
Well, after I fled Morrowind during the eruption, I made my way here. My family had purchased this farm and it's all we had left. Years later, Sinderion simply showed up at our doorstep asking to stay for a while. Said he was going to do field research. He stayed with us for decades. Became an uncle of sorts to Adori.
Huh. And then I guess once he figured out where to go, he left for Blackreach.
One day he simply ran out to me in the field, excited that he'd made some sort of a breakthrough, and he was going to head out on another trip. He never returned. From the journal you discovered, I'm sure you know the rest.
Aye. We spoke a little about this strange plant, and she asked me to gather some jazbay grapes, which was a required component for cultivating the nirnroot from seed.
I've got my hands full here. Between the farm chores, cultivating my supply of nirnroot, and keeping a tight rein on my sister Adori, there's little time for rest.
I agreed to help, though I wasn't sure when I'd be able to complete the task. Well, maybe we could help you a little before we leave.
Really? That would be a pleasant change. One of the ingredients I need to cultivate nirnroot are jazbay grapes. The acidic content of the juice is perfect for the soil. I need 20 of them for my current crop.
Aye.
Good luck finding those jazbay grapes.
If we find them, we'll bring them for you.
This place is boring. Nothing but the same thing every day.
You should have
I
helped
wish
your
I could head
sister.
to one of the capital cities. Maybe even back to Mournhold. Anywhere but here.
Need something?
One day I hope to become a painter. But at this rate it looks like it's never going to happen.
You want something from me?
Can you imagine how wonderful it would be to set what you see on a canvas so you'd have that memory forever?
Well, okay, I can appreciate that.
My sister keeps telling me that the farm keeps us alive. But I don't really call this living.
Whatever. Come on, Serana.
Oh, did you need something?
All right. Now I guess we head for the Ancestor Glade. And look, on our way we can stop and kill this vampire. From there, we took the road towards Whiterun and stopped along the way at Valtheim Towers. There's Valtheim Towers. Come on. Let's go see.
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use our road.
A toll? Right. Look, how about you just let me through?
You know,
And I don't
now that
kill
I
you.
think of it, that sounds fair. Just shove off before the others notice.
How about I just kill you anyway?
Let's get the
The lookouts by the entrance tried to charge us a toll for using the road. And then, when I bullied her right back, she tried to back down. But I had no patience for bullies, Right, come on, and Sarana. even less for ill-intentioned vampires. So we attacked and put an end to all of the bandits and the vampire before they could harm any other innocent travelers. Wipe them all out, huh? These bandits are preying on everybody.
I'm not gonna die like this.
You get him, Sarana.
It's nothing.
That was quick.
What have you got?
Get that archer.
You picked a bad time to get lost. I'll make you try, mortal.
Oh, here's the vampire. Huh. Well, that wasn't too bad. All right. Where in the world did you get ebony arrows? Tuh. Bandits can't afford things like that. Okay, do they have anything good here? Just look around. Some ingredients. Few books. Surprised they can read. You know, bandits that are not, they're not known for being cultured, are they? Let's see what's in the chest. Few things. Okay. What about up here? Ooh. Another chest. Ah, now that's what I'm talking about. There we go. We continued down the road, passing through Riverwood on our way towards the location of the glade. Alright, done with all that. Now I think we can make our way to the glade. What do you think, Sarana? It looks like we can maybe take this road up and through Riverwood and then head up into the mountains from there. While passing through the small town, I spied the local blacksmith and decided to stop and sell some things we'd collected. Alright, why don't we stop here? I have a few things I can sell. See if the blacksmith will buy them, eh? Hello?
It's good to see you again.
As I was trying to barter with the man, the townsfolk kept making a commotion about the thief.
Until next time.
What? What? A thief? I finally saw him entering the general store, so I chased him down and put a permanent end to his shenanigans.
Fall back!
Oh,
No more! Yield!
yeah, he yielded to my blade.
Oh, you have to tell Lucan at once. Hurry!
What?
Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius.
There was a young woman in the store, and she got all excited when she saw me. What are you talking about? I assumed it was because I'd taken care
Hurry
of
up
the
and tell
thief
Lucan
for
you have
her.
the claw.
But it soon became clear that that was not the source of her excitement. What claw? She started going on about some
You're not
claw
from
she
around
believed
here.
I'd found.
That makes two.
And at first, I didn't know what she was talking about.
Claw. What claw?
Then suddenly I remembered.
Wait.
The golden claw from the nearby
The sooner you
barrows.
find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to
I had
normal.
agreed once upon a time to retrieve it
Don't
for
let
the
my sister
shopkeeper.
do anything
Is
foolish.
this, I dug it out of my pack and handed it over to the man.
the claw that you're talking about?
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh?
He was
I'm gonna put this
inordinately
back where it
pleased for
belongs.
some
I'll
strange
never
reason.
forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
I suppose it was like a talisman of protection to him or something.
Glad I could
It
help.
means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Thank you
welcome.
so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood trader is back to the way it used to be. You
Great.
and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Aye. Look, what do you have for sale, eh?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Aye.
By the time we'd finished with all of that, it was getting on into the evening.
Getting pretty late.
Based on my map, it appeared that the Ancestor Glade was up in the snowy reaches. So I decided we'd better spend the night there at the inn and start off again after the sun was up.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell. Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
It would not be good to get caught up in the frigid mountains after dark.